In this video, I'll show you how I grew and how I manage this Instagram account, which is now well over 160,000 followers. And in the last 30 days alone has been hitting hundreds of thousands of Reels views. So if you're struggling to grow on Instagram, you don't know where to begin, or you feel like you're too busy to start and manage a side hustle consistently, then this video is going to take away all of that doubt and give you concrete evidence. Yes, that's me. Yep, that's me too. As well as guidance to achieving astronomical growth on Instagram. Let's start with what I've learned posting 50 Reels in the last 90 days alone. First of all, value is key. How-to videos are pretty much the holy grail of not only building your following, but increasing your engagement too. Anything with the word hack, oh my God, people love the word hack. People lose their minds over a hack. That's because in general, how-to videos and hacks are there to save people's time, and that is precious. My next focus on Reels is don't overlook your caption. I'm talking about the caption in the description that goes along with your Reels. Remember why I said value. If you provide awesome value in your Reel, then you provide even more insight, even more knowledge in your caption. Guess what? You just made your Reel ultra savable. There's 5 key metrics when it comes to Instagram engagement. We only care about 4 of them. We care about likes, comments, shares, and saves. We don't care about views. We cannot control views. What can we control? Likes, comments, saves, and shares by creating high value content. So remember, make your content for people, not algorithms. The next tip I call the cheat code. On-screen captions plus trending audio cheat code. If you can make Reels that don't require the sound on, that's a win. Did you know that only 70% of Instagram users listen with the sound on? So we cater to those people by using trending audio. And then for the 30% of people, which is a huge chunk, that don't even have the sound on, we're going to give them high value on-screen captions. In fact, to take this to a pro tip level, try experiment with Reels between 5 and 10 seconds, because these Reels will get played over and over again. And if you put a load of value in the caption description with on-screen captions, trending audio, that Reel's going to overplay and overplay as they read your caption, telling Instagram that it's a highly engaged with piece of content and that it's high value and that they should push it to more people to get you more followers. Now let's talk about finding your niche. Don't tell me that you don't know what your niche is. I don't want to hear that. We're going to define your niche right now with 4 simple questions. The questions are, what am I good at? What do I love doing? What does the world need? And will I get paid for it? Let's strip that back and give you a very basic example. What am I good at? You might be a parent. You might be great at organizing your kids. You might be a great teacher. You might be great at cooking, something a parent has to do every day. So what do you love? You might love health and fitness. You might love social media. You might love going to the movies. Then with the third question, you're just going to correlate what you answered in question 1 and 2 for what the world needs. Okay, so maybe the world needs healthy, easy cook meals for parents that are on the go, that are busy. And then the last question, will I get paid for it? Yeah, you will get paid for it. Cookbooks, sponsorships, YouTube videos. So answer them 4 questions and you'll be on the way to find your niche. But let's delve a little deeper. There's a phrase called niching down, and that's just finding a niche within a niche, and I'll stop saying niche. But basically, if you're into fitness, that's too broad. Instagram aren't going to be able to find you the people you need. You need to be more specific. So fitness is the broad term, but you might be into yoga, CrossFit, Pilates, bodybuilding. Taking our cooking example, you might be into vegan baking, meal prep, gluten-free, keto. So creating content day to day, there were days where I was struggling to come up with ideas, and the pressure to produce content as a content creator can be immense at times. But in the last 30 days alone, our Reels views have been going to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views, and that's because I can constantly come up with ideas for content. And the way I do that is my next tip: make saving a habit. This is also referred to as building a second brain, and it's basically saving content that inspires you or relates to your niche. It's going to allow you to access inspiration at any moment. Think about it. You might not have the time. You might have kids. You might have studies. You might have a vacation planned. So take the pressure of having to think of a brand new idea every time you sit down and film. Once you've saved a load of content that relates to your niche, you can go and put your own spin on it. Don't just copy the content creator that made the original piece. Add your spin on it, and like I say, add more value. Let's talk about variety of content. Here's how my variety of content looks that works for me. Reels. These include series around how-to, hacks, entertainment, offers, product releases, UGC, memes, polls. I could go on, and I'm going to do a whole series around how I make reels, so make sure you follow for that content. Carousels, again, super valuable. Usually carousels have a lot of text, and you want to keep people engaged throughout the carousel. So give them some step-in-step instructions or lists. Lists are great. You can list, 10 of my favorite apps for creating content. You can also use it to promote courses, to promote sales, product launches. Just go to something like canva.com, sign up for a free account, go to the template, find a template, just search carousels, and there are thousands to get you started. Finally, single posts. These are less frequent, but I like to use single posts as controversial topics. I want people to see a post and then engage with it immediately. Also, if your niche lends itself well to breaking news, that's a great use of a single post. My favorite thing about making content is batch creating. This is when I can get laser focused on certain tasks. Look, you're busy, I'm busy, I have 2 kids, I have a partner, I love socializing, I love going to the gym, so time is precious. So here's my 5 top tips for batch creation. Number 1, plan ahead. I've told you about saving content, but before you start creating content, take some time to plan out your ideas and your themes, your series. This will help you stay organized and ensure that your content flows. Number 2, use templates. We've already talked about carousels, and you can find them on something like canva.com. That'll really help streamline your process. Also, scroll through Reels. There's a load of templates where you can just save the post, and then when you go to upload, you can just add in your images or your videos to music, to a trending audio, to then go and post. Complete time saver. Number 3, create series. Once you've got your templates, once you've got your ideas, put them into series and then create them series in batches. For example, how to, hacks, my top 5, 3 things you shouldn't do, 10 places you need to visit, part 1, part 2, part 3. This just means dedicating a block of time to a series, and this will help you get in the zone and it will help your productivity. Number 4, schedule your posts. Once you've created all of this content, use Instagram scheduling to plan out your content for the next week, month, 90 days. This will save you time in the long run, but not only that, ensure that your content is posted consistently. Tip number 5, repurpose your content. Don't be afraid to repurpose all of your content from over 2 months old. Remember, you're going to grow on Instagram. So if you gain 10,000 followers this month, what's to say that they've seen all of that content that you posted 2 months ago, which is still super valuable, super entertaining, super engaging? They deserve it. If you're serious about growing on social media, check out this video right here.